And for more on the Foreign Minister's visit to Berlin, we're delighted to be joined over the telephone by our guest, Mr. Zakaria Othman, the Senior Editor-in-Chief at Al Ahram newspaper. Mr. Zakaria, good afternoon to you, sir.
Good afternoon.
Thank you very much, sir, for your time. Let me start by asking you, how do you see and assess the current state of Egyptian-German relations and the steps that are being taken by both sides, really, to strengthen their ties further?
First of all, let me say that the recent period witnessed an unprecedented period for the mutual or for the bilateral Egyptian-German relationships.
Yes.
Let me say that Egypt is regarded one of the most important countries in the Middle East, if not the most one. And everybody knows that Germany is the engine of the European economy. Consequently, there is a very importance for the bilateral relationships between both countries, because the joining link between both countries is the Mediterranean. So both countries benefit from each other. They benefit from each other, and they are alike at the same time, because both of them are gigantic powers or major powers. But let me shed light on the kind of visit between that the Egyptian Foreign Minister with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Affairs, Immigration, and the Egyptian expatriates paid or is right now paying to Germany. Let me say that the Egyptian Foreign Minister met the German Minister of Economic Cooperation and Development.
Yes.
And Dr. Badr Abdel praised the German role for supporting the development projects in Egypt. Everybody knows that Egypt has accomplished a great economic reform program that everybody witnessed over the past years.
Yes.
In favor of the gigantic efforts that Mr. President al-Fattah al-Sisi played and did in Egypt.
Yes, right. Mr. Zakaria, of course, there were bilateral discussions related to Egypt's strategic partnership with the German government as well as private sector. How do you assess the deepening of the strategic partnership, especially with targeted sectors during the visit?
Are you talking about the private sector?
Yes.
Yeah, as you know, the economy or the economy of any country is divided into two parts: public sector and private sector. So the private sector is a basic part of the economy of every country. Yes, Egypt is given a special importance for the private sector in it. Egypt wants to enhance the bilateral relationships with the European economy engine, Germany, in order to push the private sector, and simply because Egypt can take an advantage of Germany's unprecedented experience in the field of economy, especially for the private sector, because Egypt can save a big number of opportunities for the Egyptians via the private sector. Yet at the same time, the private sector can serve and help the Egyptian state to establish more projects that gives a benefit to Egypt.
Yes,
So
indeed, Mr. Zakaria, related to this, usually expanding cooperation in different fields, for example, energy, technology, climate action, vocational training, investment, etc., are high on the agenda of talks between the two officials. How did this come along during the foreign minister's visit this time to Berlin?
Of course, I'd like to say that the economical cooperation between both countries and between Egypt and Germany is not confined to a certain field. I mean, it's not confined to the private sector, or even to many other fields, including clean energy, industry, the allocation of industry in Egypt. Actually, the mutual bilateral relationships included many fields that Egypt and Germany can focus on, and really Egypt is exerting its utmost effort to enhance cooperation with Germany up to the highest degree or the highest level. And let me say that Germany understands or realizes well.
Right.
Egypt is a basic country in the Middle East,
yes,
and it has to enhance its relationship because Germany is waiting for more and more of Egypt, not only in the economy, in the field of economy, but in politics and many other issues. Let me say that Germany can take an advantage of Egypt or in the form of combating terrorism, of fighting the illegal immigration, because Egypt can help.
Yes, especially with its expertise in this field. Now, finally, Mr. Zakaria, with regards to international agendas and priorities, how aligned are Egypt and Germany on major international priorities, specifically at the moment, and with the current, of course, situation in the Middle East and Gaza?
Actually, before everything, Egypt is the key player in solving the crisis or the war in Gaza that lasted more than 2 years. And Germany understands this fact, and everybody knows that the trouble and the instability in the Middle East threatens not only the Middle East but the whole world, especially the two banks of the Mediterranean. So Germany wants to do its utmost efforts to maintain the Gaza truce that Egypt has basically contributed to achieving. So what I want to say is the Egyptian Foreign Ministry spokesman, Ambassador Tamim Khalaf, told you that Egypt diplomat Dr. Badr Abdel Aati briefed the German Minister for economic cooperation and development of Egypt's ongoing preparations to host the Army Recovery and Reconstruction Conference that Egypt is completely involved in, on the one hand, and that Egypt wants Germany to participate, and Germany will really do, simply to achieve security and stability in order to be a flex to the whole world, especially to the European countries that is located north of the Mediterranean West Bank.
Absolutely right. I'll have to leave it at that. I'd like to thank you very, very much, Mr. Zakaria Othman, the Senior Editor-in-Chief at Al Ahram newspaper. Thank you very much, sir, for your time and your insight on today's episode of Cairo Local Times. Still moving with more news. Minister for State for Military Production, Mohammed Salahuddin Mustafa, announced the unveiling of several new military products displayed for the first time at the Ministry of Military Production's Pavilion at the 4th Egypt Defense Expo edX 2025. We have the details in this report.